All right, so are you happy with your time today, mate?
Yeah, I was. I think a lot of the boys have trained really hard over Christmas and there was a lot of good times today, so I'm really happy with how myself and all the boys have come back.
Was there a discussion before about coming back in a certain level, Nick?
Yeah, there was. We had our training over the break to do, and Pikey spoke about, really hitting the track hard so we could come back here and get straight back into it, and I think all the boys done that because we trained really well today.
How have you found Pikey personally?
Yeah, really good. He's really positive. He's got the guys in a good mindset and really motivated to really attack this pre-season and go into round one really firing.
Guess it was no great surprise to see Dave McKay and Nathan Van Berlo leading the two groups.
Yeah, well, I think VB, he got knocked off last year, so he was keen to get his crown back, and he ran really well, and obviously D-Max in great nick as well, so they took out their two groups and they ran well.
You're just saying it looks like VB looks like he's trimmed up a little bit. He's obviously in pretty good shape.
Yeah, well, he always is, but somehow he's come back even fitter than he normally looks, so I don't know how he's done it, but he just keeps getting better and better, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what he puts on the park this year.
It's good for the guys to see him sort of running good times again. Obviously he's had a pretty frustrating time with injury and stuff.
Yeah, it is. Obviously with his Achilles, he took a bit to come back, and for him to come back to pre-season the way he is and really firing on the track, like I said, he's going to put in a good year, I reckon.
Jake Lever and Jake Kelly were at the front of the group as well. Were you surprised just how well they're running so far, considering they're quite young still?
No, I'm not, because they're probably the two hardest working players at the club. Those guys, they really put their best foot forward, and I've no surprise if they really attacked the break really hard, and it shows they've come back in great nick.
Did you have to hold yourself back from anything over the Christmas break, mate? Any pudding or beers or anything like that?
No, Christmas days I let myself have a bit of pudding, and it's the holiday season. Got to treat yourself at least one day.
Do you actually have pudding?
I can't remember what I had. It was a bit of cake. Mum's brother put on a big spread and got stuck into a bit of the chalky cake.
Who won the backyard battle, Smithy? You're a bit of a cricket nuffy.
We got the big Boxing Day test, the Pepsi Cup with a few of the boys, and Matty Wright was out there too, so it's good to catch up with him, and he put in a good performance that day.
How good is it to have the time off, just to have a break for a couple of weeks?
It's great. I mean, obviously we only had a short time before the break on the track, but just a good little refresher to relax a bit, still get some training in, and then come into January really attack it and have the whole season ahead of you.
Last couple of guys, you see what happened with Riley O'Brien? I just noticed he had some ice on his knee and to get like he's sort of hobbling a little bit.
No, I didn't, but he carries on all the time, so I'm not sure what that is, but he's probably just trying to get his time down a bit, so he had a bit of a sore knee, but no, I'm not sure.
Has Pikey put forward to the group any expectations for going into the season?
We've just started, going into the game plan and really starting to get that. Like I said, we've only had 3 weeks to adjust back into training and get the game plan going. So I expect, the next couple of weeks we'll get into it pretty heavily and start executing some of that in training. So we'll start setting some standards and what we want out of the season.
Running a better time for you, is that a little bargaining chip to finally get your midfield wish?
I was waiting for the question. I knew it was coming somewhere, but. No, look, I've said it every year, I'll just play where the team needs me, and like I said, we'll start getting to the game plan and it'll become more clearer there when Pikey wants me to play. So we've got a lot of versatility now with guys like Curtly Hampton and Seedsman coming into the team, and a lot of guys can play that half-back wing role, so I imagine there'll be a bit of flexibility through there this year.
But I suppose personally, knowing that you've got that in your tank is always a pretty good thing to have?
Yeah, it is, and a big pre-season is always important to give you that confidence going into the year, and if you're that bit fitter, you can push into the midfield, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
As you said, obviously,
last one, guys.
Pretty early in the season, have you noticed any differences in what Pikey's tactics sort of have changed at all since last year?
Not too much, like I said, we haven't gone into it to an advanced level yet, so it's hard to pick up any differences, but it's been pretty similar, and like I said, we'll delve into it in the next couple of weeks and really nut it out.